G'day, I'm Lockie.
I'm Amelia.
And we're traveling Australia right now, and we're in the driest state and the driest continent in the world. And right behind us is a bucket list destination. So you're going to be watching our week in the Flinders Ranges on LAHillAdventures. So we've started this trip out from Hawker, which is down south of the Flinders Ranges, and then we're working our way up the Flinders Ranges Way. So that's sort of on the right side of the Flinders Ranges. Make sure you stop in at the information centre at Hawker. We did and got plenty of brochures. Here's what it looks like anyway. And then once you're done at the information centre, you can head right along straight up into the Flinders Ranges. So we've made our first stop is the Elder Range Lookout, and that shows this beautiful, beautiful backdrop, these towering cliffs. Alright, so our next destination is Rawnsley Park. So it's like a bit of a homestead sort of station area, and they got a g'day parks here as well, and they got plenty of walks. So we're going to see if we can do a walk, but just been reading a sign behind me. They've got the mountain ranges and tells you what mountain ranges there are, and I've found my favorite mountain range name. So while the Flinders Ranges has some amazing scenery, and we keep talking about this amazing scenery and it just keeps blowing our minds, the video doesn't do it justice, but Amelia does an amazing job on Instagram. So there'll be a link in the description to our Instagram, and you should definitely check that out, because we've done Tasmania and we've done the high country and some of South Australia. So there's plenty of content up there and amazing videos. So check them out. Little ant nests are everywhere, and when we walk over them, you don't have to stomp, but they just pile out, and they're everywhere. So the person at the back just has to cop all the ants. So you got to stick pretty close to each other. Probably wouldn't do this in a group of 10. So that 10th person is going to get eaten alive. Well, it's definitely lunchtime, so made our own sandwiches, brought them up here, and we're pretty much at the end, so almost time for a swim in the pool. So we're at Huck's Lookout at the moment, and Amelia's trying to get one of her magic shots, which is going to come out pretty good, I think. Well, we're eating some dinner in our own private campsite at Willow Springs Station. What are we going to do tonight?
We're heading to Stokes Hill for sunset.
Gonna crack open a bottle of wine. We'll see you there. What a day. Another cracker in the Flinders Ranges. What a way to finish it at Stokes Hill Lookout. The sunset in front of us. beautiful, but it's only going to get better. Tomorrow we take on what's hopefully going to be one of the best four-wheel driving experiences that you can have in the Flinders Ranges. Guess we'll find out. Okay, good morning. Now we're at Welly Springs, like we mentioned last night, and they've got this four-wheel driving adventure with 50 points of interest, and we've just started it. So we're at the we did the first one. They've got lots of information, so I'm pretty excited, and I didn't think I'd be this excited. We didn't actually know about this, but we just saw it at the information center and thought it looked pretty cool. So pretty keen for it. It's called Skytrek. So the Welly Springs Skytrek full driving adventure goes for about, they say, allow 7 hours. Oh, we've already got some beautiful scenery. Incredible that there's just water here. Just given that the Flinders Ranges is so dry always, and there's hardly any water anywhere. I mean, they've had a 5-year drought before last year, and then last year they got a heap of rain, but everywhere's just dried up again. So this is just a natural spring, so they're very lucky on this property. I guess that's how they can have thousands of sheep every year.
The Valley of the Pyramids.
Ah,
makes sense.
That makes sense. So Amelia and I have stopped at point of interest 31 along the track. Now I'll show you what they've done here. So they've been given this book. So this first part of the book sort of has your basic rules. And a little bit about their property. It's got a map of the track as well. And then inside the book comes this awesome little booklet, which each one has the point of interest. So that's 31. That's where we're at the moment, which is a designated lunch stop. And then it has a little bit of a blurb, and it tells you that there's an eagle's nest in a tree. On a track like this, there's lots of gates, so you're going to have a pretty sidekick to help you out. There's a lizard on the road. I'm trying to work out what he is. He's not spooked at all. Alright, number 42 on the track is a locked gate. This is where it tells you to engage four-wheel drive, so I'm assuming that means low range, because I've been in four-wheel drive for most of the time because they've been dirt roads, just to save the car, but I mean, we'll see, I guess. Well, this looks like our track, and this is probably a low range sort of track. Bit of a hairpin up there too, which might be fun. Made it to the top of the mountain, relatively no worries. It's Bit steep, but nothing the patrol can't handle.
Alright, down we go.
Surely. So like we were saying with the SkyTrek, you need to trust your vehicle, so trusty Nissa Patrol's been doing pretty well. Just whacking in a low range and away we go.